necessary. Oh, so not necessary, but back at you and... Oh, I'll tell you, I feel so good. I'm so relaxed. It's amazing what getting away just for the weekend, just for 2 days. You live in the city. I don't know how many people live in this city, but you just need to experience nature once in a while. I went back to the country. I've been telling you about my country little place, and I went back this weekend. It's so beautiful out there. Really, there's nothing more relaxing than being around nature, except maybe being around nature and vodka. And if you don't, you know, if you don't have a chance to be around nature, just have a vodka and grow a chia pet. But still, I'll tell you what, I'm learning a little more about the country life every single time. I spent the summer there, and now I go back on weekends. There's always something new going on. The other day in the courtyard, I look out the window, and looking in the window, kind of wandering around, is a baby fox. And I thought for sure it was a fox because it looked clever. And then my neighbor, it turns out, points to me later on, you know, oh, there's a coyote. I said, no, that's a fox. He goes, no, that's a coyote. They look different. I see them in the city all the time here at my house. They're in the backyard. But the city coyotes are different. They wear tweed and elbow patches. And then they have their tails groomed. They're not as bushy. They're the metrosexuals of the coyote community. But I'll tell you, you have to be on your toes when you're in the country because, oh, you never know what's going to happen. There's wildlife everywhere. The other morning, I woke up, I went outside to pick up the empty bottles, and I told you, there's wildlife. And, so on a little step really close to my door, I'm looking around all the time because I know to expect them, little snake on the stair, about that long, and I wasn't sure. It looked like a rattlesnake, but king snakes look like rattlesnakes, so I wasn't sure, but I thought it was a baby rattler, which they're dangerous because they don't know to let go yet. They bite, and anyway, I got a twig because I've seen the Animal Planet, and I got 2 twigs, and I went under the front, and it tried to get away, and I went to the back, so it kind of wrapped itself around the little stick so I could look at him. And, or her, and so the snake was like really close. I was trying to get a good look at it, and I got a good look at it, and it got a good look at me, and it looked at me like, is that Ellen DeGeneres? And, I still don't know what it was because if somebody will email me on this, I want to know because it was about that long and it was looked like a rattler, but it didn't have a rattle on it yet. But it was a baby, you know. It had a sweet little mobile above it, and with little mice hanging down. Anyway, but it's interesting. I am learning. But if you want to let me know about the snake thing, I'd like to know how I can tell if it's a baby rattler or not because it was a cute snake, and I just kind of moved it on far away to the neighbor's yard, And I'll tell you, I've learned a few things. I know a lot about llamas and alpacas because they were there when I got there. And people ask me on many occasions, they'll say, Ellen, what in the world is the difference between a llama and an alpaca? And I'll tell you, a llama has much more muscle. You have to marinate it longer. No. Don't do it. But I'll tell you, I've seen foxes and coyotes and snakes and llamas and alpacas before, but this weekend I saw something I've never seen before. It was the most fascinating, amazing thing. I saw... All right, I'll tell you what it was later in the show, but right now, my feet are telling me I got to dance. What's your name?
Julie.
Hey,
Martilla.
Julie. Nice to meet you. Where do you live?
Canyon Lake, California.
How far away is that?
An hour and a half, but my girlfriend got me here in an hour.
Uh-huh. So you were speeding. You were illegal. And what do you do?
I'm a stay-at-home mom.
Uh-huh. How many kids?
I have 3 kids under 3.
Wow. You need to dance a little bit.
Yes. Yes.
3 kids under 3?
Yes.
How does that work out?
I have twins who are 3.
Okay.
And one little boy. 1.
1
3,
year old?
1.
Wow. And 2 little girls, you said?
2 little girls.
Uh-huh, and a boy.
Twins.
What are
yes.
their names?
Amanda, Brianna, and Connor.
Shout out. Hello. All right. Julie, did you know that I was on eBay? I bought a smiley face potato
Yes.
chip. This is
Yes.
it. I bought there. And yeah. I won it on eBay and for 30 cents. That's how much I got it for. If I get it, I hope I didn't waste that money. And I'm still waiting for it. Hey, Andy, has the potato chip come?
It has not arrived yet.
It's not here for sure.
Nope, we just checked in the mailroom, not here.
It's not here in the mailroom.
Not yet.
Did you check anywhere else? All right.
Not yet.
Okay. All right. I'm not worried because I'll tell you something. If my potato chip doesn't come, I don't care. There are other potato chips out there. You hear me? Mr. Smiley Face Potato Chip Seller? I've waited long enough. I want my chip. All right, but there's some other interesting potato chips. If you go on eBay, they have fabulous things. Do you go on there a lot?
Yes.
Yeah, they have more potato chip things that I came across, so I'll get something else maybe. Here's a heart-shaped chip that's on there. And isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's full of cholesterol, so it's a reminder of what to eat. You know, you got to watch what you eat. Then somebody else has a chip with a hole in it. There. And if anybody's watching, any companies, it's a good idea for a diet chip. It is. It's half the calories. You're welcome, Frito-Lay. Send the money here. All right, and here's a chip that looks like a Nike swoosh. This is amazing. Look at that. That's definitely that's saying, just do it, just eat me. All right. I don't know if I'm getting any of those chips. I don't even know if I'm going to get my smiley face chip in one piece anyway. I don't know how they're going to get it here in one piece. They'll pack it in Cheetos, I'm hoping. All right, luckily there are lots of plastic surgeons. They'll put the chip back together for me. That's what I'm hoping. And I hope my chip gets here before Halloween because I'm going to put it in some lucky kid's bag. That's what they're going to get. It's a smiley chip. Smiley face. We have a great show today. You want to tell people who's on the show?
Jennifer Garner.
Jennifer Garner! Woo! Right here! She's right here! Yes! She's got a new season of Alias starting Thursday. She's on the cover of InStyle magazine right here. And this is a new perfume, I guess it's new, from Dior. It's Pure Poison. That's the name of the, I'm sure they rejected deadly smells. Do you want to try some?
Yes.
Here, let's put some on you. Oh, she's deadly. It's nice.
Yeah.
Save us a little bit of money. We'll just use it this way. Also on the show from the new Fox show, The War at Home, Michael Rapaport is here. And performing Only You from his new CD, Almost Honest, Josh Kelly is going to be performing. He recorded his theme song. He was nice enough to record a theme song for our show. Here's a little bit of what Josh recorded for our show.
I said E-double-L to the E to the N, the Ellen is my baby now. E-double-L to the E to the N, I can't wait for the show to begin. I said E-double-L to the E to the N, that's my girl, she's alright. It's time to get...
Isn't that nice?
Very nice.
So if you're, I like it. If you're sitting at home right now and there's a guitar next to you, a piano or a flute, I don't care, try and write me a new theme song, because I'd like to hear what you at home could come up with. And don't try to just come up with different words to like the theme of Love Boat. I want original songs and original words, and enough said. All right, hey, don't go away. When we come back, Jennifer Garner is going to be sitting right here. Our first guest is one of the most talked about actresses in Hollywood. She stars in the very successful ABC drama Alias. Please welcome back Jennifer Garner. Now, is that a shirt for a pregnant woman?
Yes, my
Really?
friend, yes.
Oh, you look so uncomfortable right now.
Oh, I'm not.
All
I'm just
right.
saying, no.
No, I know, but I know
fine.
that I just want you to be so comfortable. I know we don't have a lot of time. I just want you to be comfortable. Get up.
Okay, yeah, let's get
up.
up. Let's get up.
Get up.
I'm glad you're taking this seriously.
Here, there's the switch for you right there.
Thank you.
Sure. Okay.
Anywho.
Much more comfortable?
Very much more. Thank you. I'm
Yeah.
glad you finally, somebody understands.
Yeah. Do you want it on your lap so you don't have to turn away?
No, that's all right.
sure?
You're fine. Go
All
ahead.
right.
Have a seat.
Yeah, but what about me? So congratulations on the wedding and
Thank
on
you.
everything.
Thank
You've got. See? And I've been there where I love that place. I discovered it before. I think like
You were the first. I heard you were actually kind of the Christopher Columbus. I saw the flag.
Yeah, I felt like I did, but it's the most beautiful place.
Yeah, it was completely.
And the
beautiful.
water's so
Yeah, it was
clear and
great.
blue, and that's really great. And you got away with not telling your family or anything.
Yeah, but I didn't tell my mom or my sisters or any of my friends. It was kind of crazy.
Yeah, you can't trust your mom.
No. No, don't tell your mama. No. No.
Now, and it's so exciting. Now, you're due soon, I would think.
Tomorrow.
Okay,
No.
great.
Not at all.
Somebody
No,
boil water and get some sheets.
No, come on, Mamie. I still have a ways to go.
All right. And are you excited? How much did you weigh when you were a baby, born?
I weighed a very reasonable amount. I weighed, 7, 6.5, 7.
And Ben?
12.
Ah. So, but you're not nervous or anything. You're just excited. But it's going to be a big baby.
No, yeah, apparently, because I'm like 2 weeks pregnant. No,
Yeah.
I'm really excited, and I have moments, of course, where I get a little nervous. But for the most part,
What?
I said fart. I didn't mean.
Yeah.
For the most part, I'm really good to go. Excited.
That's the part we'll use to promo you.
Good.
All right, so, but you don't seem that big to me. Were you able to hide
Really?
this on? Yeah, I don't think you look that big, especially.
My friend, it's like I'm carrying 3 children. I've got one here, and one here, and one there.
No,
That's what it feels like.
Don't hit your stomach like that.
You're fine, right?
Yeah.
You're a tough little booger.
All right, so, and we'll use that too. We'll use.
The coffee, the smoking, good. This is going well.
Were you able to hide the pregnancy when
Well,
you
they
were shooting?
talked about it for Alias. They said, we're just going to hide it and it'll be fine. And I called them over the summer and I said, I know you guys aren't around me, but I am carrying like the largest child ever, and you might want to reconsider. I mean, I'd have to be in a hospital bed with like a dummy, like a fake body here while I'm standing underneath, right? How else would you?
Well, I wouldn't have done
doesn't
that.
make sense. Okay. Anyways, they decided yes, it would make sense if Sydney were pregnant.
So now you're going to be pregnant on the show. So as soon as you have the baby, then you have to walk around with a big pregnancy thing too?
I guess Sydney has to have the baby too, right?
At the same time?
I would hope so. That's so weird. I hadn't thought of it. Not like at the same time. It's not like I'm gonna let the cameras in and we're gonna, no. But yeah, I would assume that, you know, Sid, we're about the same part far along.
Are you?
I'll have to ask her.
Yeah. Now, are you having, you're clearly not thinking clearly, but, do you have mood swings and because you seem like you're so happy and like.
I've been so happy. No, I've been totally just keep the sugar right here and, no,
really?
I've
Are you
been
craving stuff?
I'm just trying to make up for every carb I never ate.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm trying to get really friendly with
It's a good time to
carbs.
do it. You should have. You know, and they really do say the fatter the baby, the healthier it is.
Right.
They say that's the best thing that a baby can be.
Right,
so,
and they sleep through the night
yeah.
faster, and they
eat up. You
Yeah,
gonna have that pizza
right.
or not?
Here you go.
Thanks.
Knock yourself out.
All right. We got you a. I may get pregnant someday.
You never know.
We got you a gift. Oh, now I have to swallow this. Here's Sydney. This is on the show. And we like that outfit a whole lot.
Yeah.
All right. So
This- I was not
you know
pregnant
I didn't
here.
offer you as a pillow or anything. Just relax.
Thank you.
All right. And then have that.
Thanks. Oh wait, it's upside down.
Okay. So for the baby, here's a little onesie, and you can do a little. All right. And then here's another look that I think you want to do a mommy and daughter.
Right?
So we have the little wig, and little leather pants.
Okay, good.
All right.
This is very good.
All right.
This is very good.
And this is the best thing. I know that y'all get hounded by the paparazzi all the time, and
Right.
so you want to try to keep the baby hidden so that they don't get pictures and stuff. So we got a little trench coat and a little hat.
There, very good. Very good thinking.
Look at that cute little hat.
Nice. This will be newborn size.
Yes, yeah, it probably will. That'd be scary. All right, you have, I know, a big announcement to make, and we're gonna make it after this commercial. We'll be right back.
Huge.
And I'm a little hurt because you know how much I love you and give you all kinds of whatever you want, and I try to make you happy. And I've done some research, and you've had pets, and they're named after talk show hosts, right?
Oh, right. Yes, Charlie Rose.
Uh-huh.
I had a dog named Charlie Rose. And right now my dog is Martha Stewart.
Uh-huh.
She's smart.
Yeah.
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 So-
I'm just wondering if there's maybe something named Ellen DeGeneres or something.
We've talked about it, Ellen. I'm glad you brought this up. We were thinking cat. Mm-hmm. Then we were thinking like pufferfish or something, you know what I mean? Like, or goldfish, so that I could say, hey! So we could say, hey, have you cleaned out Ellen's bowl today? Or, you know what I'm saying? You have to, careful what you wish for.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
All right. Well, never mind.
Yeah. Ellen DeGeneres.
Yeah.
It's time for dinner.
Yeah.
Puss, puss.
Yeah. What's it called? Estrogen flowing around in you right now? Some kind of chemical. All right. Tell us your big announcement.
With the Hurricane Katrina that just recently happened, obviously all of us, you automatically think about yourself in that situation. I think that's what sympathy or empathy is. So of course I thought about all the young mothers or the expectant mothers and how terrified they must be and how much stuff you need just to take care of a baby. And then when Rita happened, and I have all this family in Beaumont, Texas, and Houston and Baytown, and my grandmother was stuck in that traffic for 18 hours. Grandma, Exie Mae Garner, in traffic.
For 18 hours.
Yeah,
Wow.
she's okay. And I mean, a lot worse happened to a lot of people, but you do realize it could happen at any point in time to any of us. You never know. And so anyway, when I was coming here, I was thinking about this and how we could do something for these people, and I called up Target, and Target was so generous. They offered to give us a little something, and they also offered to give us $100,000 worth of gift cards to spread out all over the shelters in the South, along with, bring it out, boys.
That's incredible. Hi, how are you? Hi, Alicia, how you
Hi,
doing?
I'm Jennifer. Thank you
Hi,
so
how are you?
much. Isn't this it? Hi, how are you? I'm Jennifer.
So this is amazing.
Isn't this
So-
incredible? So this is going to be multiplied by like a cajillion. And it'll be handed out to all of the shelters, and then they'll have gift cards. So if they need stuff, that isn't here, although I can't imagine, they can go and pick it out.
Wow, that's incredible.
So thank you to Target.
Thank you for thinking that. Thank you, Target, for doing that. That's fantastic. All right, the 5th season of Alias premieres this Thursday night at 8 o'clock on ABC. When we come back, we're going to be playing a game. Madonna, is that you? You're going to help me figure out
Yeah, for sure.
who it is. All right, we'll be right back. And now we're going to play one of my new favorite games. It's called Madonna, Is That You? I hadn't done it. All right, here's what happens. There's a mystery celebrity on the phone, and I'm going to try and guess who it is by picking up the phone and talking to them, because it's going to be impossible to try and guess without picking up the phone. You're going to help me. That's why you're still here, because I'm good at it sometimes, and sometimes I'm not real good at it. We're going to show the studio audience who it is, not the people at home. They get to play along with us. Don't say it out loud. You'll see who it is. All right? All right. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Hello?
Hello, darling.
Madonna, is that you?
Oh, no, this ain't Madonna.
This is not your voice. I would assume this is not your real voice. It's probably one of your voices.
No, this is my real voice, thank you.
All right. Let's say you're on a deserted island. Name 3 things that you'd take with you.
Pizza Hut? From a girl in Curvation.
Pizza Hut and what else?
My mom and my fishing pole.
My mom. What did you just guess?
My mom and my saxophone?
Jennifer Garner sitting here listening, trying to figure it out too, and she thought you said your mom and your saxophone. No, she said.
Okay, I'm gonna stop.
All right. Have you been on the show before?
Yes.
You've been on the show.
Yes.
All right. God, I just knew that voice. Hey, name a favorite movie.
Claudine, starring Diane Carroll and James Earl Jones. But one of my particularly favorite ones was Bringing Down the House, starring Steve Martin, Eugene Levy, and that other cute chick.
Hello, Queen Latifah. Those were a lot of voices I've never heard come out of you before.
I'm in a good mood tonight.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for calling in. We're going to see you soon because you're going to help us out with Hurricane Katrina in a way also, right?
Absolutely. I can't wait till we get together to do this. And thank you for all the money that you're raising, everything you're doing. Looking forward to it.
Thank you. And hey, say congratulations to Jennifer Garner. She's sitting here next to me pregnant.
Yeah! Hey, babies!
Thank you.
Congratulations!
All right, Queen, I'll see you later.
All right, peace, everybody.
Thanks, bye. All right, Queen Latifah, everybody. Michael Rapaport joins us after this. Jennifer Garner! You know our next guest from his countless film roles as well as the hit drama Boston Public. Now you can see him on his new Fox sitcom, The War at Home. Take a look. Please welcome Michael Rapaport!
You know, I just realized that song, Rapper's Delight.
Uh-huh.
I think it was made for me, Michael Rapaport. Rapper's Delight.
I didn't even think of that before, but now that you mention it, I'm sure it was.
There's some royalties I'm going to look to collect.
Well, you and with Rapper's Delight and me with Frito-Lay, we're going to make some money tonight.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I think it is. A hole in a chip.
Yeah, it was good that I came up with that and told you that before the show.
No, you didn't tell me that.
This is some audience. This is overwhelming.
I know, and that's what everybody says that comes out here. It's a good audience
It's
every
very
single
nice.
time. It
Yes.
makes you feel really good. Now, you said, no, take it.
I was gonna get the word.
Yeah, it's pretty far away.
I'm a little verklempt.
And so you said you were nervous when you walked out here,
Yes.
but you're doing a show in front of an audience, right?
Yes.
And doesn't that, don't you get used to that?
Freak me out every single time. I know I annoy the cast and the crew because I get overwhelmed with I implode. I get so nervous just about, people not laughing, not knowing my lines, just the whole thing just all going downhill. And I used to do stand-up comedy. And I never would get as nervous as, I don't know, but there was no cameras there. With stand-up comedy, you could go and especially at the Improv, little clubs like that.
Oh, all that mattered to me more. Yeah, it was because you're just by yourself with, I mean, do you remember any of your material you did?
That was the problem, Ellen.
You didn't have
There
any.
wasn't much.
Yeah.
That was the problem. So, yes, I mean, it was kind of I was young. I was, 19. I was a New Yorker. So it was just I'm from New York. And it was very a regional bit. You know what I mean? If I was in New York, it wouldn't work because everybody else was from New York. And if, I wasn't in a place where there were New Yorkers, let's say, anywhere besides Los Angeles, the bit was kind of slim. Because it was really I'm from New York and, screw everybody else kind of thing. And it kind of had a result like that.
Yeah, like that,
right there,
yeah.
It was a quiet routine, you know what I mean?
And
It was like a
audience-
monologue kind of thing, and just, it was an empty sort of feeling at times.
But you don't feel that way when you do films. You don't get nervous with films at all.
Never at all. It's honestly, it's talk shows. I get nervous every single time, and I've done them for years. But the taping in front of the live audience, it's a good nervousness, but I mean, it's it just is...
Hyperventilating kind of thing. I used to get that. Yeah,
Freak me out.
It does. It changes your rhythm and how you talk and everything.
Yeah.
It starts sounding like Catherine
Exactly.
Pepper, and all of a sudden.
Exactly. And I'm
Yeah.
starting to have those dreams, what if you don't remember your lines?
Oh yeah.
Which is a horrible feeling.
Yeah. I always have it. It's the typical dream where you're not dressed and they're telling you have to go out and you're naked and you have to go out there.
Yeah. That would be even worse than not knowing my lines, Ellen, for me, because I don't think anybody wants to see that. They'd rather see some bad jokes than me naked.
And you and I both love music.
Yes.
You came out to that song, and I know that you kind of learned about music early on because your dad.
Yes. My father ran a radio station in New York. He was the general manager of a radio station in New York that was called WK2 Disco 92. It was the first station in New York City that played disco in the 70s, so it was a big deal. They had previously played mellow rock.
Wow, and then go to disco.
Yeah, and they went from the bottom of the ratings to the top. And Disco Dave, that's my father. And so he would bring home these records, like Rapper's Delight. And I was this 8-year-old white kid. And he's just this is the new song. It's, going to be a big hit. And cut to, last week, and I went home. I'm still playing. And he's he can't believe that he created this monster.
So you must be a good dancer if you, as a kid, started listening to Rapper's Delight.
A little something, Ellen. I got a little something.
Yeah.
I'm good, I'm either, good with two limbs at a time. Feet and legs are good, or arms and maybe a head movement, but it's connecting the whole thing that, you know what I'm saying?
Hit it, Tony.
Let me see you. Oh, yeah. It's like a, I'm going to 2 seconds, man. let you out the bus, you know, you breathe it, and I can't move my head. I can't get up, you got to see that. I tell you, what's up?
But I'll tell you, I've seen foxes and coyotes and snakes and llamas and alpacas before, but this weekend I saw something I've never seen before. It was the most fascinating, amazing thing. I saw,
And now, the dramatic conclusion of the monologue.
a tarantula. Ta-da! I saw a tarantula. Okay, so I don't know if you've seen a tarantula before, but walking across the road, I had to stop the car. They're huge. I'd never seen a tarantula before. This one, big, big thing. And somebody told me that in that area in October, there's a parade of tarantulas. Somebody's shaking their head. You've heard about it. Hundreds of tarantulas marching together, which must look like a shag rug coming towards you, you know. I don't know why they feel the need to have a parade. I don't understand them, but I accept them, but they're parading all over the place. Anyway, there's a little one in the front with a baton, you know, and people have to stop the traffic. You have to stop and let them cross the road, because what they are doing really is they're looking for a mate. It's like tarantulas gone wild. It's like, it's a lot like the March of the Penguins, but with hairy legs. And you'd think if they're looking for a mate, they'd shave their hairy legs. I can't wait to see the parade. It happens in October. I'll tell you all about it. But until then, I want to thank Jennifer Garner, Michael Rapaport, and Josh Kelly tomorrow. Jerry O'Connell and Fran Drescher are going to be here. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.